Hey everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Brock, and welcome back to our channel.
And welcome to our bed.
Welcome to our bed. And before we forget, if you haven't subscribed already, do it now.
Ding!
Ding,
Oh
ding.
gosh. Anyways, we are here with a bite-sized video for a update on our lives.
Specifically on our wedding. So, we are officially less than 5 months out.
We're almost 4 months out. It'll be 4 months next Wednesday. Isn't that crazy?
That is very crazy. So, we thought like it would be great to finally propose to our wedding party and
propose. I love
let everyone know
how we did it.
How we did it.
Over the course of one night and a couple FaceTime calls, we asked our wedding parties to be in our wedding party. Also, a very interesting question to ask. It's like,
how do you ask it?
You know, you're like, will you be in my party?
Will you be in my party? Which
is what we did. So we each have 6 people in our party.
Yes, we each have 6, and we each asked our sisters to be our best person. So I think that that's really sweet, and obviously they're very important people to us. So they're kind of going to be the leaders, I guess.
I mean, I think they're going to be the ones to deal with our stress the entire time through our wedding. I already know, like, just based on how stressed we've already been, that we're going to be bridezillas throughout the entirety of the wedding, right?
You think so?
I mean,
I don't know. Well,
you don't think so? You don't think that you've been a bridezilla?
My sister Grace did say that she's the only one for the job because she's the only one that could yell at me, because she would yell at anyone else for yelling
That
at me.
is actually so true.
So it's like, okay, I'll take it from her.
Yeah. But yeah, so how we asked them, we made sure that for each person in our party that we had kind of a unique
item.
Yeah.
Well, we each chose a theme for each of us, and so I've been wearing a lot of bracelets lately, and I heard about this brand, Roxanne Assoulin, and so I thought it would be great to create a bracelet for myself along with people in my party. And Chris, who's like very spiritual.
I mean, also just like to backtrack, I'm very spiritual, so the way that I asked was I got a crystal for every single person in my party, a crystal that embodied who they are to me and represented all of the feelings that I have when I'm around them.
Which I loved. Chris came up with his idea first, and I had no idea what I was going to do, and I was like...
I came up with mine like months ago. Right?
I know, so I'm probably the reason why everyone was asked to be in our party so late, because I had to come up with my own idea.
When we were looking on YouTube, this kind of topic, I feel like I couldn't find that many resources for how people ask their wedding parties to be in their wedding party. And then also, you know, like, what is the significance and, like, what do you do for them?
Well, I think that that's also something that we found ourselves, right? We created our own significance, found something that was very us, and that's how we proposed. So we do have a few of these, like, boxes that we created. So in addition to the items that we specifically selected, we each made a box that was very similar to each other, and had everyone who was in New York who was to be invited to our party over to our apartment a few nights ago.
Yeah, it was just Friday.
Yeah, it was just Friday. We wrote them all really sweet notes. It was really hard for me because I'm not the best at communicating my feelings.
I wouldn't say that. I think it just takes you time.
Yeah, it did take me time. I felt like the pressure, but ultimately, I think I did an alright job.
You did a phenomenal job. People were crying.
People were crying. So going back to...
The boxes?
The boxes. So they're full of, like...
Yeah, we'll show them.
Some of our favorites. Our favorite Byredo candle, a face mask, lip balm. A lip mask?
Yeah, a lip mask.
So they're cute, right?
And then we have the individual items. So this one is for John, who's in my party, and I got him an aquamarine.
A green aquamarine.
A green aquamarine. And that was just nestled right in there.
And so, as I said, I had these bracelets made, and so my bracelet has all gold beads, and then there are 6 colored beads, one for each person that's in my party, and each person in my party then has a coordinating bracelet that is a solid color and just 1 gold bead to coordinate with my bracelet. So I thought that was like a really fun idea.
It was so inventive. I actually was kind of jealous after Brock took so long to figure out what he was going to do.
Your idea was so you and so great.
I know, I'm just a little hippie.
And then you have one more crystal to give out, right?
Oh, that's true. I have one more. I have, for you.
I was talking about the diamonds that I get.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is the crystal that I got for Katie, my sister. But
no, I'm talking about the diamond.
Oh yeah.
I already have my crystal.
Oh, that was very funny.
So I don't know. I mean, as we've said before, we're kind of winging it with this wedding and creating our own traditions and ways. And
as we said it before, it's our first and only wedding so far.
So far, knock on wood.
Oh, shush. That was took me by surprise. Okay, yeah. So we asked our parties, and they said yes overwhelmingly.
They all said yes.
Yeah, so that was really nice.
And I think they're all really excited to, or I'm really excited for them to help out with some of the wedding things that have been causing us a little stress.
Some of them will be in charge of the bachelor party. Some of them will be in charge of the week of helping us with like welcome gifts as well as like recovery gifts that we have planned for the day after.
Making sure that we don't die before we get to the altar, making sure that we show up.
Yeah.
Like really serious things.
Actually.
Yeah.
So this is our little quick update in terms of our guest list. It's still the same. We have around what, like 130?
Around 130-ish.
People. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like I mean, I say intimate, but I think that once we see 130 people in front of us, it's gonna still feel like a little big. Huh?
I mean, not that many people have ever showed up for us in one place at one time, so it'll be like, I think it'll be really exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, and you get to be the center of attention. You get to be the belle of the ball.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Well, yeah, I heard it here first, so we're gonna have to be able to like nail this.
Me.
Yeah,
I got the receipts. And
nail this video down and say, you know what, you said it in that video, so.
It's Brock's prerogative to change his mind.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Right? I love you.
I love you too. So this is just like a quick wedding update, as Chris said. We're gonna try to do more of these and just give little tidbits of where we are in the wedding process. Honestly, if you have any feedback for this or any ideas yourself, like,
yeah, just comment below. I mean, I feel like we always comment, especially within the first hour that we post these videos. So if you comment right now when you're watching this, we'll most likely respond to you like very quickly. You know, and just in general, we're here to be a part of a community and be here with you all. I think that this is exciting and scary for us going through our wedding.
Yes. So any advice would be necessary. Can't promise that, or any advice would be helpful. You can't
promise that you'll take it.
Yeah, that's the one. So please share anyway.
Yeah, share anything. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We hope you love our videos. We have tons of vlogs and random stuff on this channel. It's
a little bit of everything, just a smattering, if you will.
A smattering.
Thank you all for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
I love that you led with Facebook.
I don't know why I led with Facebook, but I just threw it into the mix.
We're mostly on Instagram and Twitter, and then YouTube now. We do have a TikTok, so that's there. So
no videos there yet.
Not yet. We haven't reached 100 followers yet.
We promised to launch if we get 100 followers, but that's been real difficult.
We're at like 30 something right now. So.
Alright, well, that being said, I hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And a happy holiday.
And thank you so much for watching. We love you.
Love you.